You know what's better than installing a VPN on every phone, TV, and laptop in your house? Well, setting it up once on your router and calling it a day. Most people don't realize it's even possible, but once you see how simple it is, you'll never bother with single device VPNs again. Setting up a VPN on your phone or laptop is great until you realize that everything else in your house is still exposed. Your console, your smart TV, even that voice assistant that swears it isn't listening to you, all of it connects straight to the internet without protection. That's where router VPNs come in. You set it up once, and every device that touches your Wi-Fi gets encrypted traffic automatically. So in this video, we're looking at the VPNs that actually make router setup simple and stable, plus a few tips to get the best performance out of your home network. Hey everybody, and welcome back to vpnMentor. So first of all, why use a VPN on a router anyway? Think about how many devices are connected to your Wi-Fi right now. Your phone, your laptop, your TV, your game console, and maybe even a fridge that checks the weather for some reason. Some of those just can't run a VPN on their own, which means they're sending data wide open every time they connect. And that's why putting a VPN on your router changes everything. Once it's set up, every device on your network is protected automatically. You don't have to install anything or remember to turn it on. It's always there guarding every connection behind your Wi-Fi. It also makes streaming way easier because your smart TV or console connects through the same VPN server, so you can access content from other countries without fighting with region locks or app limits. In short, it's one setup that covers your entire home. Everything stays private, encrypted, and just works in the background while you go about your daily life. Oh, and another massive benefit, your router only counts as one device of your VPN plan allowance. So no matter how many devices are connected to your router, your VPN views it as just one device. To understand what's actually happening under the hood when a VPN encrypts your traffic, check out our video that explains the tech behind VPNs in plain English. All right, so at this point, you get why running a VPN on your router makes sense. Now the question is, which ones actually work well for this? Because here's the thing, a lot of VPNs claim they support routers, but only a few actually make the setup smooth and stable. So we tested dozens, and these are the ones that actually delivered on their promise. Let's start with one that's built for this job, ExpressVPN, the best overall for router VPNs. ExpressVPN has been ahead of the game when it comes to router supports. It's one of the few VPNs with its own custom firmware designed for popular models from Asus to Netgear and Linksys. That means no complicated setup screens or digging through hidden menus. You just install the firmware, log in with your ExpressVPN accounts, and you're done. And if you'd rather skip this setup process entirely, ExpressVPN actually sells routers called Aircove that come ready to go out of the box. Just plug it in, pick a server location, and every device on your Wi-Fi is now protected right away. But performance is where ExpressVPN really stands out. It uses protocol called Lightway, which was designed to run smoothly on all kinds of devices. And that also includes routers. Even with multiple people streaming or gaming, speeds stay stable and very responsive. And you can also manage devices easily through the router dashboard. For example, your TV can connect through the US for streaming, while your laptop stays local for work. It's simple and visual with no technical know-how required. ExpressVPN isn't the cheapest option, but it's easily one of the most reliable. If you want something that is fast, secure, and doesn't need constant attention, then this is the one that works out of the box. We actually tested ExpressVPN on multiple routers, including its Aircove in our video, so you can see the full results here. Now, if your main goal is streaming, then CyberGhost makes life simple. It works with most modern routers, including Asus, TP-Link, and Netgear, and setup is really straightforward. You just log into your CyberGhost account, download the configuration file for the location that you want to use, and upload it to your router. Once it's running, you get access to one of the largest server networks out there, more than 11,000 servers across 100 countries. That gives you plenty of flexibility to find the fast, reliable connection for streaming, gaming, or browsing. CyberGhost also has optimized servers specifically for platforms like Netflix, Hulu, and BBC iPlayer. When you connect through your router, every device in your home can access those same services without hitting region blocks or proxy errors. You don't get a dedicated router app here, but the guides are pretty clear and easy to follow, even if it's your first time using a VPN. And speeds are also pretty solid too. Most routers use OpenVPN for CyberGhost, so as long as your router isn't ancient, you'll get consistent performance. Overall, CyberGhost is ideal for people who just want to stream freely and keep their whole network covered with minimal setup. It's simple, reliable, and does exactly what you need it to do. If you like having control over how your VPN runs, private internet access is a strong choice. It works with almost any router that supports OpenVPN or WireGuard, and the setup is very straightforward. You download a configuration file from your accounts, upload it to your router, and enter your login info. But what makes PIA really stand out is its flexibility, because you can adjust encryption levels, change ports, and fine-tune performance to match your connection. It's also fully open source, which means anyone can inspect the code, and that transparency has made it one of the most trusted options among privacy-focused users. PIA has one of the largest networks in the industry, with over 12,000 servers in more than 90 countries. And that gives you plenty of room to find a nearby server and avoid congestion even during peak hours. And it now supports unlimited device connections, so you can protect your whole home network and still use it for your phone or laptop while you're away. Speeds are stable, and with WireGuard enabled, performance improves noticeably on newer routers. Now, PIA takes a little more tweaking than something like ExpressVPN, but it rewards you with more control and transparency. So if you prefer to set things up your own way, it's a dependable and versatile router VPN. IPVanish is a good fit if you have a busy household or a lot of connected devices. It allows unlimited simultaneous connections, so once it's set up on your router, every phone, console, tablet, and smart device in your home is protected automatically. The setup process is also simple. You download the configuration file from your IPVanish accounts, upload it to your router, enter your credentials, and activate it. From there, it quietly keeps everything on your Wi-Fi network fully encrypted. IPVanish supports both OpenVPN and WireGuard protocols, so you've got options there as well. And if your router can handle WireGuard, you'll notice a clear boost in speed and responsiveness there. During testing, we saw smooth performance even with multiple 4K streams running at the same time. Now, one thing that stands out about IPVanish is that it actually owns and manages its entire network instead of renting servers, and that gives it more control over performance and helps reduce third-party risks. The network itself is solid, around 3,000 servers spread across more than 100 countries. There's no dedicated router app, but the setup guides are easy to follow, and once it's installed, you really don't need to touch it. As you'd expect, it'll run quietly in the background, securing everything that connects to your Wi-Fi. Also, if you've never set up a VPN on a router before, you can watch our quick tutorial using IPVanish on an ASUS router. It'll show you exactly how the entire process works step by step. PrivateVPN is a smaller provider, but it's a great choice if you're setting up a router VPN for the first time. It focuses on simplicity and security without loading you up with extra steps. The setup process is super quick. You log into your PrivateVPN account, download a configuration file for your preferred server, and upload it to your router. And once it's connected, every device on your Wi-Fi gets encrypted automatically. It supports both OpenVPN and WireGuard, so you can choose between universal compatibility or faster speeds depending on what your router can handle. And even with its smaller server network, about 200 servers in over 60 countries, PrivateVPN still performs surprisingly well. Speeds are steady, it easily supports HD and 4K streaming without any buffering. Privacy is also handled really well here. PrivateVPN has a strict no logs policy, uses strong encryption, and even offers port forwarding for users who want a bit more control. Now, it doesn't have the same level of customization as PIA or the plug-and-play setup of ExpressVPN, but it's dependable and affordable. So if you want something that's easy to set up and just works, then PrivateVPN is a solid start for sure. All right, so that was a lot, so which one is right for you? Well, ExpressVPN is the best all-around option. It's fast, easy to set up, and works beautifully on most routers. CyberGhost stands out for streaming specifically. You'll get stable connections and tons of server choices for Netflix, Hulu, or BBC iPlayer. PIA is great if you like control. You can tweak every little detail until it runs exactly how you want. IPVanish is a good fit for big households or anyone with a ton of connected devices. It handles them all without slowing down. And PrivateVPN is the go-to for beginners who just want something simple that works reliably. Whichever one you pick, the idea is the same: protect your entire network in one setup and don't worry about it again. Everything on your Wi-Fi will stay private, encrypted, and ready to stream without restrictions. So stop wasting time installing VPNs on every single device. Just put it on your router and cover your entire home at once. To see how easy it is to get started, watch our step-by-step guide, which walks you through everything you need to know from setup to testing your connection. Thanks so much for watching vpnMentor, and don't forget to subscribe for more smart, practical ways to stay secure online, and we'll see you in the next video.